Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, I recently came into the opportunity to check out this knife, the Cold Steel AD10, right? Well, maybe. Probably not. Looks pretty good, but this knife came to me from a friend at work. Uh, Devil Dog, you've probably seen him in the chat every once in a while. Um, so apparently he had a contractor do some work at his house, noticed that he had this Cold Steel AD10. And he asked the guy, he's like, "Oh, dude, Cold Steel, right?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I got a screaming deal on them on Temu." Oh, Temu. Okay. How much were they? $15. No kidding. $15 for a Cold Steel AD10. That is a screaming deal. If it's real, which it's probably not. And you know, what I am going to do right now is because my great friend Peter from A Therapeutic Edge loaned me a real Cold Steel AD10, and we're just going to do a side-by-side comparison. Do I honestly think this is a legit Cold Steel? No. I absolutely do not. But we're going to put it side-by-side with a real AD10 and just see if it looks real. Now, you put them side-by-side. Oh, I think we can already potentially see a difference. It looks like the original AD10 is a little bit longer in the handle. Now, looks good. Let's see here. Let's see. I mean, we got to take a real close look. Let's do the supposed AD10 and the real AD10. You know, just first glance, you know, what's really going to be able to tell are the thumb studs and the logo. Well, we can already tell the logo on the suspected Cold Steel is a little bit, and it might be the lighting, but it looks a little bit darker, closer together, does it not? And the supposed has basically a slot in the thumb stud, apparently, to take it off. The pivots are slightly different. I mean, they look, this one, it's a little darker, might be a little deeper, potentially. They've got the same, let's see, let's go down here. It looks pretty good, pretty close. Yeah, it looks pretty close. The G10 looks pretty close. Let's open them up and lay them side by side. This is the supposed. We're going to lay that one on top. And we're going to line it up as close as we can and just see if there's an overall size difference with them. I'm going to get them, I want to make sure I'm being fair to everyone. Get them lined up on the line. Yes, there is a, could be, I gotta make sure I got them close to the line as possible. It's close. They are very close, but it looks like the handle is definitely larger. The handle out here goes to about 400. Just the angle I'm looking at, I think. Pretty close. Blades, very close. Very close. But where we're really going to be able to tell, I think, is on this side. Let's look at the pocket clips first. Pocket clips look pretty good. Pretty close. Go end to end. Yeah, pretty close. Now, this I think is going to be our telltale. Now, when I was showing this on a live stream, a lot of people kind of give me some clues, right? I mean, the logos, the Cold Steel logo is obviously different. You got the Cold Steel without any line, anything like that around it. S35VN, made in Taiwan. There, obviously, we've got another slot on the thumb stud, which is not typical. Now, okay, guys, now this is where I need AD10 owners. This is where I need your help. Does any of this, right? This is the real one. The real one has, oh, looky there, the slots are turned around. That's what was getting me. There is a slot on the real one on this side. Okay, trying to be tricky on me. Trying to be tricky. But if you are a real, you are 100% sure you own a real Cold Steel AD10, what does your logo look like? The Temu Cold Steel or the real Cold Steel? I want to know. I haven't seen every Cold Steel AD10 out there. I don't know if they're different. That's why I'm kind of doing this. But as you can see, the logo has the line around it here. It's got the trademark. Now, somebody said, we're going to take a look at the blade of the Temu one. Somebody said, see that black dot under the S? They said that was a dead giveaway. Okay, I got you. I'm with you. That's kind of funny. That was one thing, honestly. Check that out. The slots are on different sides. Now, does that mean anything? I don't think really. I think you could probably take them off and you could put the slot on either side, so that really doesn't matter. But there's definitely some differences going on. Like I said, do I think this is a real Cold Steel AD10 that Temu is selling for $15? No, not even remotely. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Temu has reached out many times, many times, saying, hey, review product for us. We carry knives and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, you do. But they're likely not real. So, to answer my own question, how much do you trust Temu? I really don't. Not at all. And I would honestly, I would never buy a knife from them, especially when it was, something like this. Buy this Cold Steel AD10 for $15. Yeah, that's not a Cold Steel AD10. It looks like one, but it is definitely not. Because there's no way Cold Steel gave Temu or sold them for all these knives for $5 for Temu to turn around and sell them for $15. I pretty much just do not see that happening. So, AD10 owners, what does it look like? It looks like an AD10. If you didn't know what you were getting, you would absolutely probably think you had a Cold Steel AD10 in your hand. It looks pretty good. There are definitely some differences that kind of give it away. Obviously, it being sold on Temu for $15, that should be your first clue. 100%. Now, I would never buy this knife. He bought one from the contractor and gave it to me. He's like, dude, this can't be real. And I was like, no, it can't be. But I wanted it specifically to do this video because, like I said, Temu has reached out to me many times, and I'm like, no, no. I pretty much just delete the emails, because no, I know they're not real knives. They're not real Cold Steels. There's no way. So, did I really think you thought it was real? No. If you did think it was real, I'm here to tell you it's not. Is it S35VN? I don't know. I'd have to. I don't know if Lee still does the testing. I think he kind of quit that, but I should really send it off to him and just see what the steel is. You know, it says S35BN. I mean, just because it's printed on there doesn't mean that's what it is. We found that out many times. But I should send it in just to see what the steel really is. But what do you think? Should I do it? Maybe I'll have to talk to Lee and see if he still does that. Or at least find somebody that does. But thanks for watching, guys. I know you guys really didn't think this was real. Well, I should say I hope. I hope you didn't think this was real. Because it's not. It's a Temu Cold Steel. There's no way on God's green earth that it is a real Cold Steel. Can't be. No way. No how. No. But appreciate you guys sticking with me through this. I really do. I gotta say thanks to Devil Dog for the opportunity to do this content. I had fun doing it. And huge shout out to Peter from A Therapeutic Edge. Guys, please go check out Peter's channel, A Therapeutic Edge, here on YouTube. He's a wonderful guy. And I know he likes big knives. And I know a lot of you like big knives. So go check it out. He's got an awesome collection. And guys, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.